Ah, yo. What's going on, guys? How you doing? Welcome to my live stream. This is Gonzo Ross. It's gonna wait a couple of minutes. Shit. What up? What up? What's going on, guys? This is Gonzo Ross. Welcome to my live stream. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Any questions, just go ahead, ask me. We can start this live. We go around the block. What's going on, Anthony? How you doing? Oh snap! From Ireland. Nice, nice. That's really good. Next goal looking to get is PCC. What type of PCC, man? Well, you know the PCC right now that is hot is the Kuna, the Springfield Kuna. I mean, any PCC is good, you know. Obviously, and you know, I have a Chris Beck over there. I have a Mac 5. You know, here I have a Scorpion, but that Scorpion is being upgraded with Nexus delayed blowback system. So that's why I'm not getting a Kuna because it's almost the same thing, you know. But I mean, Kuna should be nice. But there's a lot of options right now in the market. A lot of them. A lot of them. But you can get wrong with the Kuna. All right, guys, let's double tap that screen, you know, so I can get, you know, a couple of likes. I got 27 guys right now, or you know, people watching the live right now. So let's make that number on the right even. Just double tap the screen. That's gonna take 2 seconds. so you guys can support my channel, support Second Amendment and the gun tours. All right. Let me see. Let me go around the block to see. Okay, next gun. Nice collection you have there. It's still small, man. It's growing. Hide everything. The police is coming. Are you serious, man? You might be one of those states that they don't allow guns, huh? Like New York or something like that. Yeah, this is the state of Florida, brother. Yep. You know, when you cross that state line, what it says? Welcome to the free state. Hell yeah. I don't need this. I don't need this much guns. I need more. That answer your question? Oh, uh, that's what happened, man. When you start voting for those guys, that start taking your rights away. We put those people in charge. We, the people, put those guys in charge, and they, give you the stab in the back. Not one stab, 100. PS China, what's going on? PSC or PS China 3, something like that. What's up? What's up? Bama here. Yeah. What's the most expensive? Why people always ask most expensive? Most expensive doesn't mean more reliable or better. All right. I have a Glock over there, a Glock 19 M1S. Nothing fancy, just a piece of block. And that's my everyday carry, you know? So obviously there's more expensive guns, but that's what I put my life. There you go. Absolutely more. Hell yeah. That's right. Have midnight under the moon. He says nice gun. I appreciate it, man. This is just my humble collection. I know some of you guys have better stuff and way, way expensive. But Trump is stabbing us in the back. Yeah, right. Well, I don't know about that. The worst 4 years that I have in United States was the last four with Sleepy Joe. But I don't want to talk about politics. We're talking about guns here. Um, no, no. So I had Rusty, Lanier 8. No, I don't have any revolver. And the reason why is because every time I go to purchase a revolver, I walk out of the store with something else. But somebody told me once I purchase the first one, I'm not gonna stop from buying revolvers. But it's in my list. It's in my list. Glock 19 was my best. Not allow them over here. Oh, okay. That's bad, man. That's bad. All right, guys, just double tap that screen so I can get some likes and what YouTube calls the algorithm, so my videos can be, can have more views. And I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. So obviously, on YouTube Live, I cannot touch any guns, so I'm using this green laser pointer. But I do have my reviews and gun collection reviews where I talk about each gun and explain all the modifications that are in each gun. So you would like, if you like to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel so you can go in my channel and start looking at my videos. Actually, I come in with a new videos because this one right here is a new to the edition, to the collection, and this one right here too. So I'm just waiting for some parts for this one to go test this one, and that one because I add the upper receiver. Um, and right now it's a a delay blowback system. So I tested before with the bolt, but not with the new upper receiver. But that is in the list. So stay tuned. We're gonna go test the guns. Actually, I'm gonna make a video with the new parts that are coming in for the Mac 5, which is the same shit about it's just like a MP5, same parts and everything. So I'm gonna make a video putting all these parts together and making a makeup on this one, doing a makeup. All right, let me go. I wish I was. It was everywhere free carry weapons. Yeah, me too. Me too. Everybody deserves that. Any 40 cal. Yes. I have one. That over there. I'm pointing it with the green laser. And that is a P320. That's a P320. 40 Smith and Wesson. I have an N1A, man. That's my next one on the list, bro. That's my next one on the list. Actually, my next purchase is gonna be a Springfield M1A, the Socom model. All right. So it's gonna be, you guys gonna see it. Um, I have to recover from a couple of purchases after Christmas. Obviously, we're spending a lot of money in the grandkids and kids and all that stuff. So after I recover from that, my next purchase is gonna be M1A from Springfield. But that's a nice gun. One of my buddies have one. Shit, man, I feel jealous. It's nice. On a 17 generation 5. Yeah, I do have a 17 too. It's right here. Gen 5. Do you have a sniper rifle? What do you define as a sniper rifle? I mean, any bolt action with a scope. I do have a bolt action over there at 308. That's a, it's not a Spencer rifle, but it's a Mossberg Patriot Predator. Yeah, 308. I had Rossi. So Rossi asking me if I will you buy a 22 pistol. Uh, like the same thing about as a revolver. Every time I go to buy a 22, I'm like, no man, I walk out with a 9 millimeters or something else. Um, I spend my money on something better. But I do want to buy an HK MP5 in 22. That is not that expensive. It's around five to $600. Um, and it's a Plinker, 16-inch barrel and everything. So that's what I want if I going for the 22. Was that above the silver 1911? Okay. You mean under the Kimber? This one right here? That's a Rock Island 1911 double stack. It's a 10 millimeters, and I did a lot of modifications on it. I would like to move that out of the way, but as soon as I touch that, my video is gonna be taken down. Yeah, it's sweet, man. I did a lot of modifications, a lot of polishing on the barrel and all the parts. Right now, I have a 19 round magazine of 10 millimeters. Or if you're talking about one of these ones right here, that one is a CC P10F, great gun, and this one is CC75 SP01. All right, guys, just hit that like button, please, and subscribe to my channel and support the Second Amendment and all the gun tubers, okay? Because YouTube doesn't love us too much. We don't get a lot of love from YouTube. We are the black sheep from YouTube. Okay, people can't have weapons in Europe or the rest of the world. Can't? Okay, I mean, why the government doesn't allow people to have guns? Only the criminals will have them, right? Why? I don't know. That's the question, right? It happens in Germany. long time ago. Why they will take the guns out of the civilians, right? So the civilians are powerless. They don't have any power, to fight the government if the government become tyrant. Uh, and we pay these guys with all our tax money. A sniper rifle is nice. If you have one, show me. I don't have a sniper rifle, but I do have a bolt action. Okay, there you go, right there in the background. All right. Um, what's that in the pistol brace? What pistol brace? The pistol brace. You talking about this? You should get a SIG 1 MPX. Yeah, they're overpriced, man. Anything from SIG is overpriced. Overpriced. Too much. Too much. $3,000-$4,000 for what? 5.56 or 7.62 rifle. Now, and it's don't please don't come with that. They're great. They're super. No, they're not. Okay, I've seen excellent guns for less. Do you have a regular American Generation 2? Regular American? No. Colt Defender or Kimber Compact. It's about choice, man. It's about choice. I think Colt is a shit for 1911s, but like I say, everybody have different tastes. Then this guy is ready for war. No, man. I'm an average American. Okay, I'm an average American. So there's a lot of guys out there that have more than this and better. All right, in my country, it is not free to have this. If there's a good caliber of sand damper, that ARP above the Kimber. Um, what's up with that ARP? That is not an expensive how you say build, but it's a multi-cal AR-15 lower with a Bear Creek Arsenal 7.62 by 39 upper receiver, complete upper receiver. The only thing that I changed on this is the bolt from the bolt carrier. I put a better one and changed the firing pin. I'm putting a Hayes and extended firing pin made of titanium. Yeah, for better penetration on the rounds, on the cheap rounds. All right, there you go. I have an H2 from Armor Spec, bolt for spring on it, and everything else is not expensive. I have a Romeo 5, I believe, and the Magpul flipple sights. He's ready for peace. Hell yeah. You got the right answer, brother. Yeah. First, you have to, spill blood so we can have peace. It's always like that, man. You know. I don't know either. All right, guys. Please, please, please double tap that screen, okay? So I can get some likes. The thumbs up on the right. I have 12 right now. Let's make that number 68 the same as, the same number on the right. I would appreciate it, 100% your support, and just for my own protection. Yes. I mean, like I say, this is for show to show you guys, obviously, you don't have to have this many guns unless, this is your passion or, this is what you like, like some people like different stuff, coins and other stuff, but this is me right here. All right. All right. Repeal the NFA, 100%, brother. 100%, I'm with you. Yeah. I'm 100% and 10% supporter of the Second Amendment. Okay? That's the Constitution of the United States. All right. I don't know either. He's ready for peace. Okay, let me go. FN. FN. I do have one FN only. All right. They're pricey, man. They're pricey. So I have a FN 509. I went with the mid size, because you always can go longer, but you cannot go shorter. You got me what I'm saying? So this is kind of like a carry size. So I have an extended magazine on it just for demonstration purposes, but I do have the other one right there, a 15 round. So when I carry that gun, you use the 15 round on the other one as a spare magazine. Okay. MP4. I do have a Mac 5 right there, Mac 5, and this thing is about to get transformed this week. Okay, when I receive the parts, yeah, and suppress it after January. I have a Kimber 1911. Kimber are pretty good, some people bash Kimber because they used to have, malfunctions in the past, but we're in 2025. It's hard to get a pistol, that it's not working right. That Kimber is pretty good. It shoots auto on ICP 45. But damn, 400, 460 Magnum. That damn. Hard cast bullet eat up my barrels. Oh man. Yeah. I'm living the dream, bro. This is the American dream, okay? But guess what? Some people think the American dream is just come here and get whatever they want, and the government is just gonna give them everything. You gotta work hard like everybody else, okay? If you sit on the couch and wait for things that come to your house, it's not gonna happen, bro. It's out there. You have to go after. All right. Uh, what a 45 would you conceal? Conceal? No. Um, it's either it's gonna be my favorite calibers are 9 millimeters or 357 SIG, okay, or 10 millimeters. I'm about to get a 20, okay, a Glock 20. I had this Chris Beck. It's chambered in 10 millimeters. It's a pistol, 6.5 inches barrel. It's already set. I just gotta go to the range probably next week because I don't think I'm gonna get the parts on time this week, and I don't want to, take one and then come back with the other one. I want to take them all. So there you go. Look at this beauty. You know, I won't get this thing in 9 millimeters, bro, because this thing is a low, very low recoil because the recoil goes down. Well, you gotta look up, but it's made for recoil control. So why not to get a 10 millimeters, right? It's better than 9 millimeters. So I want to get it since she used Glock mags. I want to get a Glock 20. All right, so I can use those mags too and pair that gun with this one, and I want to suppress it too. Hell yeah! But 45, I just have 145, and that 145 is that 1911 right there. All right. I wish I had the room for that many. Yeah, I mean this is my room here to kill my stress. All right, this is where I kill my stress. Carlos Garcia. Oh, papi. Yeah. Cuidado con el nombre, oíste. Ya tienen el primer nombre. Yeah, needs the FNC. Really? I gotta check that out, brother. I gotta check that out. So Type 56 says I need an FNC. Okay. Hey guys, make sure you guys subscribe, brother. All right. Because if not, you're gonna be missing a lot of stuff that I'm gonna be doing, shooting and reviews and guns and red dot sights and scopes and everything I get. I do my homework, and when I purchase, I receive it. I do my review. Okay, compare these lights with other lights that are in the same category, and the same thing with everything else. Okay, so you want to get those notifications? Please subscribe and support my channel and support the Second Amendment, okay, and the gun tubers because we don't get a lot of love from YouTuber. YouTube. Uh, I got an AR 12. No, I don't have an AR 12, but I do have that beauty right there. That's a Saiga copy. Okay, it's no longer in production, but that is a DSC. What is it? Uh, SDS Lynx 12. Okay, I did a lot of modification on this bad boy right here. Every time I go to the open range, I take this one. Myself and my friends have a blast with this thing, bro. A blast. She will eat anything that you put through her. All right, box shots, slugs, bird shots, anything. But I mean, box shots mixed with slugs for the fence. She will eat anything. I'm fast as hell too. All right. Down here I have another shotgun. This one is a 12 gauge. This is a Benelli Supernova Tactical. She is ready to go. I love this shotgun because I can shoot many shells too. I can get 11 in the tube and one in the head. That is 12 rounds for home defense plus everything that you can put in the saddle. All right. Excellent shotgun for the price too. And right here, this is my recent purchase. Well, not recent, probably a couple of months ago. But this one is the Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol. Yeah, and she is ready to go. And you guys can see she had that chisel Bostock, fully adjustable Bostock, and you can put right those sights on it. You know, I made that saddle for her too. I know these guys from Shiso, they have one, but it's just, with Velcro. I did mine with Picatinny rails, so you can slide it out, slide it in. Yeah, you guys gotta get, gotta, subscribe to my channel, bro, because I got a brain and I make, shit up and I make things happen. All right, boom. You got an A300, you gotta see how I adapt that uh, heat shield right there too. Yeah. And then following up, we have this one is shit. I got a brain fart. This one is an A70 from Remington. This is the Tonka of the shotguns. Okay, I paint this one in tungsten gray inside and out because they like the rust. And then down here, man, I love this gun. All right, at the first, I mean, it was in my box for a while. I didn't trust it too much till I did the upgrades. Okay, this is the CC Scorpion S1 or Evo 3, some shit like that. And this one is the Nexus. Had the Nexus Opera receiver and the Nexus bolt. With those two, you can make this gun delay blowback. Okay, you see that screw right there? There's a bearing inside where the bolt runs in. I mean, sliding back and forward. Yeah, the only thing that I need is a shorter barrel so I can run that suppressor inside the handguard. All right, guys, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Okay, please subscribe and double click. Double tap with the finger real quick that screen so I can get those likes numbered the same as the guys that are watching right now. Okay. All right, down there I have a couple of knives. I have more, but I have to, set up everything here in tables. Everything is in the middle. I'm planning to put all in the wall and hangers, but as right now, I can't touch the guns. So I have to pull them out of the box and put it in tables for you guys. Okay, so I'm doing all this for you guys. So please subscribe. All right, here I have everything start with the idle precision lower, and then you can start building up. All right. With that being said, I don't purchase a complete AR. That's a waste of money. It is a waste of money. All right. This is easy to build, and actually you can get whatever you want on it. Okay. So this one is an Aero Precision lower. Obviously I receive it as others, meaning that you can, build a rifle or beer pistol. So I built a 5 inches 300 blackout. Okay. There you go. All these rifles have a H2 or H3 armor spec or the JSP spring inside. Okay. There you go. I wish I can break it down for you guys and show you all the upgrades. But there you go. Shorter 300 pistol. And in the back, I have another 300 blackout. This one is a 16 inches. It's a rifle length. It's actually a rifle, but in 300 blackout. This one is a 5.56 and 223. Same thing as idle precision build. It's not completely idle precision, but started with idle precision lower. All right, 5.56 and 223. and it's a burn bronze mixed with FDE. Beautiful color, beautiful. I love it. This one right here, not expensive, but it's nice. This is a Mossberg Patriot Predator. This one is chambered in 308. Okay, 308. You can find this rifle for $400 or less. All right, that's a steal. That is a steal. All right, I did a couple of modifications. You guys can see, but it's nice. There you go. I got this bullpup. This is a BP-12 from Panzer Arms. I got this way back, when the bullpups came in the market and they were the shit. Now you can find a bullpup for $300, $400, even less than $300. But I paid for this close to $700 when they first came out. All right, and actually I had a headache with this gun. A lot of malfunction, the bolt crack, yeah. But I called the company. They sent me the new generation parts and everything, and now she's running smooth, very smooth, very smooth. That's what I keep it. Down here, guys, down here I have another ARP, AR pistol, and this one is chambered into the 3556, and it's a Spy Tactical build. It's a 7.5 inches barrel. I have some SIG, couple of stuff. There you go. And I showed you guys this one already. This one is a 7.62 by 39, 7.5 inches barrel. It's a pistol also. Okay, I have a little malfunctions with it, and so I had to take it back to the range and test it. I did the modifications already. I put an H2 armor spec, and I changed the bolt, not the whole bolt carrier, but just the bolt, and I put an extended firing pin. Okay, so let's try it again and see how that. And this one is one of my favorites. This is my Krink Cup. It's a Krink 7.62 by 39. All right, got the nice gray color. Beautiful, beautiful gun. All right, there you go. I'm going to change that handguard. I'm gonna put a Midwest handguard on it. Okay. Then down here we have a Chris Vector. This one is a 6.5 inches barrel, and it's chambered in 10 millimeters. 10 millimeters, guys. Yeah, you know, that stopping power, right? So I gotta test it first. So once I get it running, and I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be good. It's gonna be one of my home defense guns right here. There you go. I got a couple of Glock magazines and STS magazines right here, 30 round, and these ones are like 33 or 32. Yeah, she's ready to go. I had the Viridian 4 Lux 2K. If you don't know what is that, you're wasting your time, brother. This is a clean setup. You're gonna avoid all the cables and all the shit in the handguard. This is just one setup, one angle grip with 2000 lumens light, and it comes with a laser. All right. And Viridian are expert on lasers and red dot sights, but they don't use red. They use everything they use is green. Down here, guys, down here, this is my Mac 5. Yeah, so it's the same as an MP5. All the parts are interchangeable with any HK parts, and I actually watch all the reviews before I went to for this gun. All right, it's the same shit, but $2,000 less. All right. So I have a brace coming from Strike Industries. That one's gonna be a foldable brace, skeletonized. In the back is gonna be a 1913 Picatinny adapter, and here we're gonna run a whole rail system from the bottom all the way to the top. Okay. And of course, she's gonna be suppressed. All right. There you go. So there you go. We got a couple of pistols here. That's my wife pistol. This is my Titles G2. Her Titles G2. And I'm gonna be upgrading this one next year too. I'm gonna get her a Glock 43 in pink. Hell yeah. You gotta keep your wife happy too. I'm motivated. All right, FN 509 mid size, guys. Really nice gun and really nice carry gun too. I love those PID lights. All right, that's a bang for your buck, man. They are not expensive and they're super bright. All right, you can use CR 123 batteries, but they are actually rechargeable. Okay, but you can remove the battery. If the battery dies, you can put a CR123. But I do have, what I did is I purchased a bunch of rechargeable batteries, so I don't run with regular CR123s. There you go. Here we have. I did a lot of modifications on this one. You guys wanna watch my videos? Go ahead. This is the Rock Island, 10 millimeters double stack. Okay. Um, she's running fine. Right. I did a lot of modifications on it inside. It has TLR9. That TLR9 is really good for long pistols. All right. There you go. Double stack. Right now it has 19 rounds. Double stack. Kimber 1911 45 lightweight. This is my favorite pistol right here from all the pistols. It's not my carry pistol, but it's my favorite over the Shadow 2. All right, this is the CC75 SP01. All right, I like the shape of this gun. It's beautiful, beautiful. There you go. Ruger 57, one of the 57s in one of the first 57s in the market. Obviously, it's gonna be the FM 57, but this one, came after, and I got it. All right. Then here we have a CCP10F, beautiful gun, nice grip. You get 19 rounds flush in the grip, but this one have a plus two, so 21 rounds. Got a TLR1. Obviously, that's a famous TLR1. There you go. Nice shooting gun, nice trigger. All I have to say is this gun is nice. All right, and for the price. Of course, this is a Shadow 2, and it's in combat grade. I know look like white in the camera, but it's light gray. There you go. We have the very famous P320. Yeah, it's so famous that I put an external safety on it. Okay, just recently. Got an ASG grip. I like it. I mean, I never had any troubles with it, so I trust her after I put the safe. Beretta APX. All right, APX. This is a modular gun. All right, you can remove all the trigger like a FCU and put it in a different grip. All right, I did that. It was all black, so now I have a coyote color grip. Here we have a SAR 9. Right, this is one of the most sold guns in the United States, bro. This gun is super nice. It's better reliable too. All right, and you can find this gun. Well, I think already Black Friday passed, but some of the guys, in the live stream told me that you can find this gun for 179. Obviously, it's not gonna be the M1s, the optic ready, and just like mine with a third barrel, because I put a third barrel, changed the slide, a bunch of externals, and I did some modifications on the trigger. I went all out. All right, it's nice, really nice. There you go. And here we have a Glock. This one is, you guys know, I'm not gonna offend your intelligence. This is the 19X. This one is the MOS and threaded barrel. I put a PMM compensator and a 15 pounds recoil spring. Okay, I'm running another PID. You go, that PID. I like that PID so much, man. So I'm running a PID. And I have a Holosun on it. Yep, and she's gonna be just like that. All right. Here we have a polished, almost chrome P320 40 Smith and Wesson with a lower in black and white. Really nice looking gun, just to have something different. All right. Following, we have a P229. This one is chambered in 357 SIG. I love that round. Love it. And obviously, the Mighty Canics, right? They have some good stuff. These guns are great, okay? We got a TP9 Elite SC subcompact. There you go. I had those mini, for those haters that hate all light, I have a mini Baldir. Excellent light, excellent light. There you go. I have an extended plate. This one is from Taylor Freelance. It's plus 10. There you go. And over there, This was one of my first guns. Actually, I went to purchase a Glock and leave the store with a Canic. This one is the SFX. I changed a bunch of internals, trigger, have a plus 10, and everything is from Taylor Freelance. The extension, the mag well, the mag release, the charging handle. Nice. I love that gun. This one is a FNK. Not too much to say about that one. This one is a 48, Glock 48 MOS. This is one of my last Glocks. Well, I got this one last, but this one was before this one. But I start carrying this one. All right, it's just like a 19, but slimmer. All right, with that TLR7, nice setup. Then you have the Chill Arms magazines. You have 15 rounds in the grip, or you can get another magazine with extended, so you can get 20 rounds for additional mag to carry. Okay, there you go. I love this gun. This is a Glock 17 MOS, and I have an enclosed Venom 3 MOA. This is the Venom from Vortex, and I have a mini compensator. It's night compensator from Strike Industries. All right, I'm running a short fire 300 X300. That one is a turbo, +5, still playing. You know, they have a couple of extended mags. Sometimes I put it in the brace, and that brace is from Recovery Tactical 2020. There you go. Down. Oh, I jumped this one. This one is my favorite gun right here to carry. Not my favorite, but my favorite to carry. Okay. This is a Glock 19 MOS. Sometimes I drop a 17 barrel on it. Okay. Not threaded barrel, just a 17. So pretty much you get a Glock 19 with the accuracy of the Glock 17. You can use a 17 in this one, but not threaded. It has a Holosun PID-K, one of the last releases from Holosun. And that Holosun, man, I think it's the SCS, something like that. But look how low is that window close to the slide for more accuracy. There you go. We have a mighty IWI Masada. IWI has decent stuff. It has a Viridian RFX 35. Like I say, you know, Viridian do some badass stuff, man. They got some badass stuff. I trust them. You know, they got some good stuff. And obviously I have another PID on it. Okay? There you go, guys. One more look around. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. You know, support that Second Amendment. Don't let us hate us too much. Man. Every time they start, you know, they take a little bit by little bit. Bite by bite. They take our rights away. All right? Man. When I got this gun right here, I was like a little kid, bro. Like a little kid. Like a little kid in Christmas. There you go. But I can't wait to get that M1A from Springfield, the soccer model. That's gonna be a super badass gun. Super badass. Yeah. Yeah. Don't waste your money buying a regular AR, a complete AR. Build it yourself. You know, purchase the low receiver, receive the receiver as orders, bro. And YouTube have plenty, hundreds of videos on how to build your own AR. Okay. Even that, you can buy a whole upper receiver with a barrel for $200, including the bolt and everything. Okay. I mean, you don't have to go that cheap, but it's out there for you too. Okay, and the lower you can get a lower on these days, at a precision lower for $79, $80, all the way to $119. You know, which is a good lower. So, yeah, make the math. Less than $500, you can build your own AR. All right. So don't go to those gun shows and start spending money for unbranded ARs. Right, for $600, $700. All right, just build your own. It's easy, very easy. All right. Let me go to the comments, man. I'm wasting a lot of time talking shit here. Damn. Let me start from the bottom, okay? And I'm gonna go up. All right. So, bro, I just got a Glock clone. Shit is sick. Yeah. I mean, it's just like a Glock. It's not a Glock, obviously, but it's a Glock clone, like you say. Yeah. I've seen a lot of stuff. out there. Good stuff. They actually looks pretty nice. Pretty nice. Subscribe and hit the like button. Hell yeah, Christopher Lewis. Hell yeah, appreciate it, brother. Appreciate your support. What's good, everyone? Uh, do you have anything rare? Rare? Me? I'm the only rare thing in this room, man. Do you have that really special? No, what really special, bro? Are you from ATF or something like that? Uh, oh, okay. How much for the Taurus G2? I'm not selling anything, but I mean that gun is like $200. New sub, Velos Traveler. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. I'm not gonna let you down. Hey, as soon as I pass those 10,000 subscribers, which I'm very close right now, I'm about like 1,500 subscribers to hit that 10,000 subscribers, 10K. I'm gonna start, doing giveaway stuff. All right, lights, read those sites, and even I'm gonna try to give away guns, pistols, at least one or twice every year. Okay, well, you guys gotta help me out to get there, man. Because nothing is free. Okay. Oh, you telling everybody you're gay, Chilona? God, it's okay, bro. It's okay. We're not hating. We're not hating here. We're not hating. Okay. You have an army. Well, how much for a pistol? I'm not selling anything. This is just for entertainment. And actually I cannot touch my own guns and YouTube live. I work as a dancer. Oh, I mean, you make a lot of money, I guess. Hell yeah. Can I ask what do you for work? No. Well, you can ask, but I'm not gonna say. Okay, I'm not gonna say. Not right now, at least. Nice, appreciate it. Uh, my looks okay. He has a gun. Good for him. Good for him. Bro is blessed. I appreciate it, man. Seabass. Thank you. Studio. So I just got a 590 Shockwave. That's good. A 590, a Mossberg. Those are good too. What's your thought on it? Haven't had a chance to take it out. Get nervous to shoot 3 inch max out. Well, don't shoot 3 inch. Start with 2 and 3/4. All right, and you can find some low recoil ammunition, 12 gauge for that shotgun. And even if it's a Shockwave, you can put a brace on it. Okay, for the short barrel, you can put a brace. Hello from Ukraine. What's going on? Welcome to the house, Ukraine. Welcome to the house. Wow, nice collection. I appreciate it. POB, your average American high schooler room. Uh, High schooler. Yeah, maybe I feel like a high schooler. That's good, man. To feel young. Just, just love yourself for who you are. Hell yeah. The same message applies to everybody. Yes, yes. It will be a better country if everybody love each other. Yes, I am beautiful transgender woman. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I don't know why people are making some weird comments. We here we're not gonna hate anybody. Okay, you can become a woman, bro. Okay. Do you have a tax stamp for a Diaz? I don't need a tax stamp for anything in this room. Nothing in this room applies for a tax stamp. Okay, angle grips with brace, angle grip with brace, angle grip with brace. Everything else 16 inches, I can have whatever the fuck I want. All right, there you go. All right, can I see the shotgun? Hell yeah. Boom, right here. A70 from Remington, Beretta A300, Ultima Patrol, Benelli. There you go. That's a copy of the SDS. This is the SDS Lynx 12. It's the same as this Saiga. There you go. And I have over there in the background a bullpup. All right, let me go down to the comments. If I'm missing your comments, please comment again so I can get back with you guys. Okay. Subscribing. Okay, bro. I just got a Glock clone. Okay. Yep. All right. If you you want to see something specific, and want me to give you some information about it, just ask. Okay. That's what I'm here for. All right. It doesn't have to be anything from this room. Anything. Go ahead. Or you want to start a conversation about something else, but make sure it's nothing gross. Okay. Man, I was dry. Dry. I'm still here, guys. I'm just logging in on this computer. Oh, never mind. It's that. All right, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe, please. Support. All right. If this is your first time, please subscribe to the channel. Mr. Hawkins, Junior Hawkins. Send respect, love and respect to you. Yeah, man. Same to you guys. Not only to you, but everybody that is watching. Okay. Love and respect. If you want to be respected on this world, man, you have to respect. Okay, because respect goes both ways. All right. Don't ask for respect if you don't respect. That's the way. Okay. That's the way. How many guns you got? Uh, it's about 34 guns. Still growing. I will have more. All right. So one advice: if you're gonna start your collection, right, the best way to start your collection is when you get your EDC. Decide what's gonna be your EDC gun. Prep that gun. Get the magazine. Get everything you want. Nice holster and everything, and then start buying guns without doing upgrades to it, because the upgrades, in each gun is gonna probably cost you the same as the same that you pay for the gun, okay, or more. You can buy well, some of the other sites they go over $500-600. So make the math, okay? You can go get a Glock 19 MOS. You can find that for 500 something dollars. All right, if you're gonna put a $600-700 red dot sight, and then you're gonna put a short fire, which is gonna be over $260. So right there, you have almost $1,000 additional on that gun. That doesn't include the max, doesn't include the, the extended plates, and you want to put nice sights and all that good stuff. Okay, so you want to start your collection, start buying after you get your first one stock already, and keep buying, and then stop in a little bit when you get like 10 or so, and start doing upgrades. Oh, Christopher, the Orthos is nice. I mean, it's not. I can't say it's nice because they have a bunch of different styles. Yeah, but no, I haven't seen the Joker. But Orthos is nice, man. It's nice. That's it's badass. I saw a video from one. What was that? I forgot his name. He said a gun tour too. Um, and then I went to the website, and they had so much the same shotgun, but in different colors and different styles. So nice, bro. But I haven't seen the Joker. Now that you said it, I'm going to go back after this and look it up. Yeah, but that Orto is nice, really nice, really nice. Yeah, it's so nice. So it's so nice that I want an M4, a Benelli M4. Right? I know there's better shotguns than the Benelli M4, but when I saw that, I was like, I don't know. I want the M4 because it's kind of like something nice for the collection, you know. But the Ortos are badass. All right. All right, guys. Say something. Everybody's quiet. I'm feeling like I'm feeling like I'm with the mic and nobody asks anything. 44 mag for ADC. I don't know. I don't know. I like to, I think 9 millimeter is a nice round. It's a nice round. It's a round that, you know, can kill, and you get a lot of capacity on your gun. Okay, that's why I don't carry a 45, because 45 you get what, seven round. I mean, obviously, now you have the 2011s with those stack magazines, but those, you know guns made of steel, they're heavy already. Imagine double stack. I'm gonna have to be dragging my pants up all the time. The Daria. I was looking at that gun, and it looks nice, but I don't know. It's kind of like the M4, same M4 setup, and it's a little overpricey. You know, mostly all these M4 style shotguns, they're under $1,000. Yeah, but it's nice. It's nice. The Daria DY12 is nice. Short barrel. I like the short barrel. How about the Glock 48? What's going on with the Glock 48? Glock 48 is nice, really nice. Little snappy, you know, little snappy. Even if it's the same, almost the same length as the 19, but it's a little snappy. Now, I went to purchase a Glock 43X, and I left the store with the 48. Okay, because remember, a little length is not gonna make the difference when you put that in your pants. Nobody's gonna notice too much the length of the barrel, but the length of the grip. Yeah, 40. I start carrying that, the 48 M1s. It's nice. Okay, and obviously you can find any 43X aftermarket slide with barrel and throw it in the same lower. Okay, because the grip is the same size as the 43X. Okay, so you can interchange barrels and slides. Ramon Perez Alcazar. Skate from where? EDC. My EDC is that 48 or the Glock 19. I prefer the Glock 19. I don't know. I like to feel that bulkiness in my hand. Yeah. I want to start carrying this one. Obviously, it's not gonna be with the extender. It's gonna be with the flush magazine. But man, that 19 is like part of me already. Um, but at first, I have to test it. I already shoot it, but I put the compensator and the 15-pound spring, and I'm not gonna carry it, till I feel that it's reliable and doesn't have any malfunctions with that compensator. All right, 124 grain. Let's see what happens. All right, I'm missing this one. Studio lunch podcast. I got you. I got one for you. So I have like I say the 590, but I also have the 870. I had that 870 for a minute. Yeah, me too. I had that 870. Actually, I bought that 870 with I think it was 26 inch barrel. I had to change that ASAP. It was a synthetic stock and everything. Got it from Walmart. But obviously I put an 18.5 inch barrel. I Duracoated inside and out. Yep. The 590 is nice. It's nice. It's nice. Um, Actually, I forgot right now, but there's one from Mossberg that is really nice. I forgot. Not the semi. I'm talking about pump shotguns. I mean, obviously, she hit the fan. I think pump shotgun will be better than the the semi. Okay, you can get more malfunctions on this one than a pump action. Oh, man, you guys are quiet. Come on, Mossberg, right? 590. Okay, Mossberg 590. Yeah, I'm recording from the phone right now, so I can't look it up. So if not, if I, I will leave you guys hanging. But there's another Mossberg that I like. I'm following somebody else on YouTube. His name is on YouTube. It's Bobby Dynamite. Yeah, he got that shotgun that I'm talking about. Mossberg. My buddy have an AR-12 gauge, and he went and got his stand for ready to drop a DS. Scary. Okay. Check out pistol. Let me take a screenshot of this. Okay. I'm gonna take a screenshot real quick. Okay. I'm gonna check it out later. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Support my channel. Like I do, I go around the block sometimes, and I see, young guys, trying to do their live streams like me right now, and I support them 100%, 100%, 100%. Um, they're doing good things, they're not out there in gangs and gang banging and all that shit, they are like abiding citizens doing good stuff. I would like to go around and, support everybody. Second Amendment friendly? Okay, nice. Who will be on tonight doing a Glock giveaway? I gotta check that guy out. I gotta get, yeah, I want to get there, man. I want to get there, but obviously, I gotta get some subscribers in the channel so I can start making some money if I want to give away stuff. Okay, because none of this stuff is free. None of this stuff is free, but as soon as I start making money, I'm gonna start giving away. Okay, and that's a way, to grow up the channel. I'm not gonna lie. Poland in the house. What's going on? How you doing? Welcome to my live stream. Any questions, Poland? There you go. It's a humble collection, nothing big. I know some of you guys um, have better guns, obviously. I'm not bragging on anything. I'm just a humble guy trying to make it on my channel. Yep. Here you go. Pew 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 is someone to check out. Okay. Let me take that. I'm gonna take that screenshot too. Choo choo. Bam. Okay. You have a dope collection. Still growing. Still growing. But I appreciate it, man. Butter and two? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. That's what I don't want to talk about my job. You can make like holsters, like your own personal holsters, and give those away. Brother, I do my own holsters. Okay? I do my own holsters. Let me see. Let me see if I can open this safe real quick. I don't think I can open it right now because, Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to open it because the door is on the table. But let me see if I can get it. So I have in the door. No, I'm not gonna be able. Well, you see that right there, that holster. Yeah. So I have like I make like a belt, like a belt in Kydex and the holster, so I can hang the holster in there with the pistol inside. So the pistol is ready, holstered, hanging in the door. And I make all my holsters. I make them all my holsters. Okay. I made a press, so a couple of Kydex sheets, and make what I like and how I like it. It's not hard. Well, thank you for your service, brother. Thank you for your service. Um, you tried to become an affiliate program with Eclipse Holsters. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I make my holsters and I try to do everything myself, bro. I'm a guy that if I can't do it, I will try again till I do it. Yes, sir. Small idea. You want to roverize your grips? All you have to do is get a mountain bike, tube, and there you go. You have a rubber grip, okay? And also you can use that too for the corners and rubberize all the corners on your scopes. So if you don't want this to get scratched. But yeah, I make my own holsters and holsters for my knives and holsters for everything. I had a lot of plans when I retired from my job, but right now I'm just recovering from a knee surgery. Yeah, man. That's what the $150 in your check does to you when you jump out of the airplanes. Yep. You can make commission with being affiliated with Eclipse Holsters. Okay, okay. Yeah. You both? No, I haven't. Yeah, man. So I'm in the first 4 weeks of knee replacement. Yeah, total knee replacement. It hurts like a MF. Yeah. Well, not right now. I start walking without a cane, but the first week, well, after the first 48 hours, man, I was pulling the hairs out of my head, man. It was so painful, man. So painful. Really? I gotta check that out, man. I gotta check that out. Maybe I can get some ideas too. Yeah, maybe I can get some ideas. That I don't want to give you away when you vote in each category. Okay. I'm taking screenshots of all this shit, man. Because I'm checking this out after I finish with this live stream. I appreciate for all the information, man. Yep. Yeah, I know we want to get rid of the NFA. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, right? I know some people are saying, I don't care about paying $200 for the suppressor. You know what I mean? But I want the NFA item, the suppressor to don't be an NFA item. I got it, and I know everybody wants that. It shouldn't be an NFA item, right? That's just a hearing device, and I don't know why these guys, the government, is making it so hard for a person to shoot better a gun. They want you. They want you to be to fail with your gun. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. All right. Something that enhances the gun to be more accurate, but they don't want you to be more accurate. That sounds terrible, man. That sounds terrible. Yeah. But at least we get those $200 for we the hardworking people that earn earn our money working hard. Okay. So I that's good. $200 less. So I want to get if my back Chris Vector behaves good. I want to get a suppressor for her. Okay. I want to get a suppressor for her. I want to get a 300 blackout and one for the CC Scorpion 9 millimeters. Obviously, I can share that 9 mil with the Mac 5. Yeah. And this gun already has some parts that are from the same factory that they made the parts for the HK, right? But I'm gonna do my homework to see if I can get more original parts in the internals. Yeah. And the reason why I haven't so you guys see all these pistols, there's no SBRs, right? Because there's no benefits to have an SBR, right? I think there's more benefits on having the pistol than having the SBR. One, you can't take that gun out of the state if it's SBR, unless you submit the paperwork to transfer that gun to another state. So, two, you given a lot of information that is gonna stay in the books. I know they already had the information, right? Because if somebody steal my gun right now, even if I don't report it and they find the gun, they're gonna contact me. Why? Because they already have my information. But I look at the gun being a pistol better than SBR, not because of the parts that the SBR obviously is gonna have uh, um, a vertical grip and a real bust up, right? It's not gonna have a brace, but you can conceal a pistol. You can conceal a pistol in your car. You can grab that thing and go anywhere, right? As long as you have coverage state from state, okay, to another state, except for New York and other states. There you go. Gilly, you deserted, dessert. Yeah. Why everybody, why everybody want other people to fail? I don't think I deserted, brother. I don't think I deserted. All right. Subscribe and hit the like button. Yeah, yeah, I appreciate it. You know what? I do the same thing when I go to other lives. I start motivating the people, you know, and because I like to see, that motivation on these guys. And I'm the guy that is actually live streaming. Like and subscribe. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Let me go around the block because I know some of you guys just got connected. There you go. I got a couple of AR 7.5 inches. There you go. That's a 5.56 223. And start with a Spy Tactical lower. Like I said before, none of my ARs are one brand. Okay, there's all builds, all build. Okay, and I don't build for a gun of $4 or $5,000 because I am not a professional shooter. I am a shooter. I like to shoot, but I don't shoot for long range competition. And that bad boy right there is gonna do the same thing that is gonna do another $5,000 gun. Okay, so recommend 100% to get those lowers and receive them as orders so you can build whatever you want. You can have up to 100 lowers if you want in the same, uppers. If you want just one lower, you can run a lot of different calibers in the same AR. You can run a 22, you can run a 9 millimeters. Obviously, you're gonna have a whole upper dedicated to that 22 and the 9.2, and you gotta have some conversion kit on the magwell for the 22 and the 9 mil. But for the 300 and the 7.62, the 300 you use the same magazines, the 300 blackout. The only thing that changed in the AR is actually the barrel. The bolts stay the same, everything stay the same. For the 7.62, the bolt stay the same. The bolt carrier, the bolt change, but the bolt carrier is the same as the 5.56 223 with a different mag. You cannot use 223 5.56. Well, you can use it, but it's not gonna be reliable. You can probably get 5 shots out of that magazine. And the best magazines for the 7.62 by 39 will be the Duramax. Okay, don't go around. Just buy the Duramax, and you're not gonna have any problems, fitting problems because of the mag. Okay, get that extended and Hayes firing pin for the 7.62 by 39. All right, get a good Beaufort spring, like a H2, H3 from Armor Spec, or even the JP. Okay. Yeah, I have a couple of combat knife. Um, Actually, oops, what happened here? All right. Actually, I have a bunch of them. But I don't know. I put a couple around. Just it looks nice next to the firearms. I have Damascus over there, Damascus knife, and I have a bunch of them. And I have a lot of pocket knives too, boot knife. Yeah, I like knives too. A studio launch podcast. Say, brother, keep up the good work. I'm out. Appreciate it. Brown, baby, Brown is oppressed. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, but like I say, ARs is like it's like the Lego of the guns. Okay, you can build whatever the fuck you want with one low receiver. All right. So I stop at the 7.62. You can even build a 50 Beowulf. All right. All you need is the whole entire upper receiver with barrel and everything. The only thing that is gonna change in that lower is the mag, and you can actually adapt the metal mags from the 2 to 3 4 5 6 to be used with the 50 Beowulf. Yeah, and I had that in my list. Um, I got a couple of lowers. You always gotta have a couple of lowers in your shit, man. If you have guns, as soon you find a good deal, like $70 or $80 out of precision lower, go for it, man. Get like four of them and have it in your in standby. So already you got some Duramax for my AR-47. Yes. Like I said, I test all of them, and obviously, it's not because I'm trying to bash everybody else or every other brands. But the first thing I used in the 7.62 by 39, it was the obviously the Pro Mag. But Pro Mags are, I mean, I don't want to say they're all trash, but at least for AR, they are trash. All right, and I had a couple of Pro Mag for that SAR 9, but they were made for P320. Man, there was a lot of welding inside the mag. that stop the follower and the spring. Whole mess, whole mess. But yeah, Duramac, and there's another one too, other brand. I just can't remember right now. There's two, but Duramac is the best. Boom. All right. Like I say, ARs are the Lego of the guns, okay? You cannot get that benefit with the. I know the AK-47 will run in fucking dust, sea, and mud, okay? But you cannot have the benefit that you have with the AR-15. Yeah. The AR-15 is like a transformer. Yeah. Even if you don't want to have that many guns, you can have one shorty right there, and have an additional upper receiver. Right? You can have one rifle with 5.56 and have an extra upper receiver for 300 blackout. It's just a drop in, 2 pins out, drop in the other setup, same max and everything. Yeah, but I can't wait to get that Springfield M1A. That's my. It's not my dream gun, but it's kind of like one of my dream guns. Um, one of my buddies have one, the same one that I want to buy, the Socom model, the Socom, and it was really nice, really nice, very nice. He brought it one day to the range, man. Nice, really nice. Get some water here. All right, guys, what is your everyday carry? Let me ask you guys, what is your everyday carry? What do you guys carry every day? Any gun is better than no guns. Not gonna lie, I even check my mail with my gun. Yeah. If you can only know when bad things are gonna happen, you will be prepared for that moment. But you don't know. You don't know. And you just hope that nothing happened, right? Because nobody want to take nobody else's life. All right. Nobody. Nobody. I mean, I'm pretty sure I will take that back. Some people want it, but I won't. I won't take anybody's life just for or trying to find a moment to do it. No, man. Try to be, respectful with people, be a humble person, have some courtesy, and stay out of trouble. All right? That's the best way. Mind your own business. Yeah. I gotta go back to the range and test that guy right there, the 7.62. That is not expensive. It's not expensive build. That is a Bear Creek Arsenal upper receiver, 7.6 2 by 39, 7.5 inch barrel. Um, I took it over there to the range last time, and it wasn't that good. So I did some modifications, changed the bolt from the bolt carrier, got an extended firing pin, and an H2 bolt for spring. Let's try again. Okay, let's try again. Hopefully this time. I think she's ready now. I think she's ready. I haven't polished the the ramp. Didn't remove metal, but I polished it really nice. All right, so there's everything works like butter. Yeah. I don't know. My daughter's watching a movie in the other room, man. It's so loud. around and suppress it. Hell yeah. I like that rifle right there. That's a 5.56 to the 3, and it's the color is burn bronze with FDE. It match really good. I like it. I like it. What I don't like about my Glock 19, I don't know. I don't know if it's OCD or what, but that compensator, man. You know, if PMM, if you guys watching this or somebody from PMN is watching this, you guys gotta, try to match that color. If it's for the Glock 19X, you guys gotta try better to match that color, closer to the 19X color. Hi guys, what's good? What's good? Everybody fall asleep. What's good? Any comments? Talk about anything. All right, I got one here. How you got in your collection? What do you mean? Beto gave 2.0. How many you got in your collection? Okay, got it now. How many guns in total? Still growing. I had 34. What's up? What's good, man? What's good? What is your everyday carry? Glock 19. We are brothers, man. We are brothers or cousins or something. Okay? Because that's my favorite right there. Not my best gun, but this is the only one that I trust when I leave the house. Glock 19 MOS. And lately I've been using the 48. Just because it's the same size, but thinner. But yeah. I mean, I had to test the 19X. I did put a compensator and a 15-pound spring. I'm not gonna carry the gun till I test it before, but I don't know. It's something about the 19. It's or something about the 19. I can't leave mine behind. G45. Any Glock is nice, bro. Any Glock is nice. So people call it the block. The ugly gun. All right, but shit, I don't know. That gun is the preferred gun for the criminals and the police and everybody. You know what I mean? So I mean, there's a reason why, right? There's a reason why. Yeah. Obviously, I have better shooting guns, but I don't know. It's like part of my soul. It's like an extension of my hand and my arm. Yep. I tried to carry that for FN, which is nice too. The FN 509 midsize, but I always go back to that one, the 19. Yep, always go back to the 19. Yep. But now I'm going for the PCCs. I recently got the Mac 5, which is a clone from the MP5, the SP5 from HK. Obviously, all the parts are the same. Everything is the same. I haven't tested yet, but I'm waiting for some parts. Rail system, rail system that covers all the hangar and everything, and the brace from Strike Industries on the mount in the back. So I'm waiting for that. As soon as I get that, I'm gonna take the crease back and test this one, that one, the 7.62, and this one that I recently put. I had the bolt before, replaced the bolt from Nexus Firearm, but I finished it with the upper receiver. So now it's a delayed blowback system. It's complete. So I know it's just gonna run good, but I'm not gonna know if I don't shoot the gun. So yeah, I'm been for a month already in the house. I got a knee replacement surgery, so I'm feeling better. So hopefully next week I can go out and start shooting my guns. What I'm thinking about the Chris Vector, that is, I mean, from the reviews that I'm seeing, it's an excellent gun. All right, it's a unique firearm. Okay, and why it's different, why it looks so funky and the way it looks, right? Obviously, is because the bolt, it doesn't go back and forward like other guns. All right, it manages the recoil going down like this. Go boom, boom, boom. So at the same time that the gases push the gun back and up, the recoil of the bolt push down. So kind of like level that recoil. Okay. There's a generation 3 out there already. This one is the generation 2. There's not a lot of changes. I think the trigger and the mag release. This one is a 6 inches barrel, and I'm going to suppress this thing. Obviously, it looks clean. It doesn't have a lot of cables because I have a 4 lux 2K 2000 lumens from Veridian. It's a laser and light at the same time, and this one is chambered in 10 millimeters. Hell yeah! Why get a 9 millimeters when you can get a 10 millimeters? Because this thing is so good with the recoil, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. Yep. That's what I think about the Chris Beck Bar Gauge 2.0. It's very nice, very nice. It's like a futuristic gun. It's a pistol, so I can take that anywhere. All right, I can take that anywhere. So I'm not thinking about making it SBR. More benefits on the pistol than the SBR. Conceal carry and everything. Even you cannot conceal carry. Well, yes, you can conceal carry this. You can put in a backpack. It's a foldable boss stock. Everything good to go. I can do some flush 14 round mags from Glock. Use Glock magazine. So there you go. It's the best of the two worlds, man. You can get a Glock 20 and you can pair that Chris back with a Glock 20 10 millimeters, and there you go. You got a set Chris back with a Glock. Yes. All right, guys. I'm going to finish this live. Thank you for your attention and be part of my live stream. And I will see you guys on the next one. God bless you guys.